Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. We hail to you live from Kansas City, Missouri, and we are just 1 week away from WWE Vengeance. And we are going to kick it off in style, ladies and gentlemen, with AJ Styles. And he isn't scheduled to compete here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but he looks to me like he's dressed for a fight. Incredible night of action ahead for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The main talking point will, of course, be Sting's message to Rusev. He said in the last episode that he would be here next week. Well, it's time. It's right here, right now. Will the Icon show up, and where will he show up, if at all? That is still to come. Also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will finally get the showdown between Charlotte and Becky Lynch after the attack from Carmella and Summer Rae on SmackDown, which didn't bring that match to fruition. But AJ Styles looks pissed off, looks ready to fight. And I'm ready to hear what the Phenomenal One has to say. You can see he's been pissed off by a lot of the stuff that Drew McIntyre has said and done to him over the last couple of months. Interesting. Says he likes Drew McIntyre. Wow. I said he looked like he was out here to fight. And he certainly is. And he calls out McIntyre straight away, who answers the challenge immediately. And Drew McIntyre ain't wasting any time. Coming down to get in the face of AJ Styles. And as AJ Styles said, it's been all business for Drew McIntyre. He wanted to get his foot back in the door here in the WWE, and he did that via AJ Styles by helping him out. But then he turned his back on him. Oh my goodness. What does he mean? He doesn't deserve the fight? I think he deserves the fight. After what you did to him. And he says these people don't deserve to see it. Come on. Oh God. And AJ says, screw the match. Let's just fight right here. And these two might go right now to kick off Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles just for a fight. Drew McIntyre not so much, but that's the music of the general manager. And Shane McMahon has stormed out here to kick off the show. He agrees with Drew McIntyre. He says it's not going to help. It's not going to happen tonight. Look at McIntyre. Shane McMahon says we didn't build this empire on giving things away for free. And oh my goodness. Shane McMahon says this match is going to take place at Judgment Day. Not even at Vengeance. And wow. Shane McMahon has given AJ Styles a match considering he's ready to fight. And now he makes the main event. Hideo Itami versus Drew McIntyre. But right now it's going to be AJ Styles in action against The Miz. What an explosive start to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon make way. AJ Styles readies himself, and now he's got a match against the self-proclaimed United States Champion, and I mean that in every sense of the word, ladies and gentlemen. The Miz, I can almost guarantee you, yep, he's going to come out here with the United States Championship, but he is not the United States Champion. That is Hideo Itami, but The Miz has stolen the United States Championship and claims that he is the true champion and that he is a true champion. And Hideo Itami has been trying to get it back since, but The Miz keeps snaking away and keeps running away. He sent his wife, Maurice, who you can see in the background there, he actually sent her out to say to Hideo Itami that if Hideo Itami wants, The Miz is willing to give him a shot at a true champion at WWE Vengeance. And Hideo Itami appeared to be ready to go. He wants to fight at Vengeance, but that match has not been made official because of the confusion. You can't book a match for the United States Championship if the United States Champion doesn't even have the title. And The Miz knows that. He knows that the ball is in his court right now. But I tell you what, you want to have eyes in the back of your head, because I don't think Hideo Itami is going to be too far away, even though he has to now prepare for Drew McIntyre in the main event tonight. What a hard-hitting affair that's going to be. Tell you what, The Miz looks cocky, but we are underway here. Opening contest of Monday Night Raw. And there's The Miz there with a drop kick straight away to AJ Styles, and then lays the boots in. So The Miz is off to an excellent start here against Styles. Off the ropes. Look out, shot to the head there. Now continuing to hammer away. How's AJ Styles coming out here and demanding a fight with Drew McIntyre, and Shane McMahon saying that we didn't build this empire, the WWE, and he's talking about we as in he and his father. We didn't build this empire on giving things away for free, and he thinks, obviously, that this match, AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre, is too big just to give away even at Vengeance. He wants the proper marketing, he wants the proper promotion for a big fight like that one. He's going to make the match for WWE Judgment Day, which is, of course, the one after Vengeance. And Miz looking for something here from AJ Styles, who fights back, and there's a hard clothesline from Styles. And AJ Styles didn't really get out of the blocks in this one, but he has now. Stomps down on the elbow of The Miz, and then a hard shot to the back of the head, and AJ Styles, just like that, almost like the flick of a switch, and look at that all the way across the ring. Moonsault off the middle rope, and Styles is absolutely cooking here. And The Miz, when Styles hits this next gear, doesn't really have an answer, and The Miz is down, and Styles, he might be thinking the phenomenal forearm here. AJ Styles wants him up to his feet. The Miz up to his feet, but no, The Miz bails out. The Miz bails out. He knows that he was on the verge of getting a phenomenal forearm, and now he's conversing with Maurice, his wife, and The Miz picks up the United States title, and I think The Miz is going to take off again. The Miz has had enough. He was on the verge of receiving a hellacious, phenomenal forearm, and The Miz, he doesn't want a bar of it, but AJ Styles wants all of him. Oh, wait a minute. There he is. Hideo Itami. Lighten up The Miz here. Hideo's back for his United States Championship. But the caveat here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told, is The Miz actually has won this match. The Miz has actually won this match via disqualification. But the biggest story, ladies and gentlemen, is Hideo Itami has gotten back what is rightfully his. And there you go. Hideo Itami takes back the United States title and says, see you at Vengeance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, your main event was just made by General Manager Shane McMahon. Still to come tonight, the hard-hitting Hideo Itami, the rightful United States Champion, takes on Drew McIntyre. That's coming up later on. Well, this week we have some more footage from the WWE Performance Center as Emma prepares for an epic showdown with Charlotte at Vengeance. So Emma appears ready, but this was during the break, ladies and gentlemen. We have some security footage from the parking lot. And Seth Rollins, you can see his shirt all torn up. Copped one hell of a beating from 3 members of D-Generation X, including that man Big E. You can see Seth Rollins trying to fight back here, but Big E taking him off his feet. And Big E bloodied up Seth Rollins in the parking lot. And this D-Generation X antics has gotten absolutely out of control, but it's what Big E said after this beating that has left everybody in the backstage reeling. And Shane McMahon will have some questions to answer. As Big E said, you want to kick our ass? Start with me at Vengeance. So Big E appearing to call out Seth Rollins for WWE Vengeance. And we're still to hear from Shane McMahon as to whether that match will indeed be made official. But right now, we have some more in-ring action, if you can call that first match any in-ring action, because The Miz bailed. But so glad to see Hideo Itami come back and get back what is rightfully his, and that is the United States Championship, as Darren Young prepares himself to go one-on-one with Andrade Cien Almas. And you want to talk controversial, the reason this guy has still that gold around his waist is controversial to say the absolute least, because Andrade Cien Almas took on Tyler Breeze a couple of weeks ago, and well, he lost the match clean as a whistle in the middle of the ring. And according to Shane McMahon, it wasn't quite in the middle of the ring, and Andrade Cien Almas's arm was under the bottom rope, and therefore he called it a draw, and he would not grant. He refused to grant Tyler Breeze a rematch for the television championship, and well, Cien Almas now remains the television champion, but now he's got other fish to fry. And Darren Young, who wants to get himself into the reckoning for this championship, and what a way to do that than to defeat the champion. But I tell you what, it's not going to be an easy task, because I mean, Tyler Breeze is on the elite level in terms of athletes in this company, and the fire that he shows and the incredible performances that he's put on over the last few months. He was a part of Team Raw at Survivor Series. Main event victory for this very championship over John Cena as well. And Andrade Cien Almas showed him exactly what he was made of in that absolute war that they had. And you can see Almas already reverting to some dirty tactics here, throwing him to the outside of the ring. And Darren Young hasn't really got out of the blocks in this one. And all of a sudden, Cien Almas is just picking him apart here. Look out. He was looking for a shot there, but Almas just tossing him up the ramp here. What the hell is Almas playing at? Andrade doesn't appear to be intent on keeping this in the ring whatsoever. Oh, basement drop kick to the leg there, and then a hard right hand turns him around. And now look out. No, not on the ramp, for God's sake. And Almas, look at this guy. We're at a count of 7 here. We're at a count of... I think we're at a count of 7 now. Look at this. This is just absolutely ridiculous. But now, Darren Young, he can see that they're going to get counted out. And Darren Young wants to run back towards the ring. And Darren Young makes it in before the 10 count. And so does Almas. So Darren Young wants to fight. Almas not so much. And that's been a really typical story. But now it could be Darren Young's opportunity to get on top of the television champion here. Darren Young, very smart. He was able to escape the clutches, who Andrade, no doubt, was trying to get a count-out victory. There is no question about that, but now he gets the cover one. Maybe some desperation just creeping in here, and Darren Young kicks out at a count of 1, and now all of a sudden Almas has something to think about, because this match has got to stay in the ring now. Look at that, just rakes the eyes. Referee gives him a warning. Of course, it is referee's discretion, but here comes Darren Young, and that fired him up. Belly to belly suplex. Darren Young's on fire. Darren Young has snapped somewhat here, and can you blame him? I mean, this guy got taken out onto the ramp. Saito suplexed onto the ramp. He was trying to run away from the fight, but now Almas is having the fight taken to him, and now look at this, Darren Young with a leg drop, then an elbow drop, and then Darren Young the forearm right across the bridge of the nose, and he's cooking here. And again, is Darren Young going to go for another combination here? And again, Darren Young nails him. This crowd eating it up. Darren Young taking it right up to Almas. Cien Almas, snap there from Darren Young. Almas is in trouble. He's in big, big trouble. Elbow to the crown of the head, the softest part of the head. Darren Young is absolutely rolling here. Rolls him through now. Got the cover. 1. Has he done it? 2. It's a massive upset. No. Oh, look out. Almas rolled through. Almas rolled through. Pinning combination of his own. And look out, Darren Young. Darren Young reverses it. Backslide. Backslide 1, 2. He's got him 3. No, Almas kicks out. What an exchange. Darren Young showing that he's here to fight. And now Darren Young. Back suplex. Perfectly executed from Darren Young. And he is absolutely on fire. And now Darren Young. Gut check. Darren Young nails Almas into the cover. Referee to position 1, 2. No. Almas showing that determination that he showed against Tyler Breeze in their war. Almas, another shot to the top of the head, and Almas, he pissed Darren Young off, and apparently Darren Young isn't someone you want to piss off. As Almas sent to the apron here. Sent to the apron, and there's a hard shot. Oh no, and now Darren Young, this is the performance of his career against the TV champion, and Darren Young has absolutely taken it to him. Oh, Almas managed to get away. Almas managed to get away, and you can see he's just trying to recover. He's clearly stunned, but Darren Young is absolutely all over him. But there's a hard shot from Almas. A hard shot from Almas, just got enough distance. And Andrade has gone back over to Darren Young here. Rolls him through. This is gut check time. Oh my goodness me. Slams him down. Hammers him down, and that might have been exactly what he needed to turn the tide in this match. And now you can see Almas taking him to task. And Darren Young on that roll through power slam. And now look out. Uh-oh. Oh my God, the hammerlock DDT. And Almas, so smart, got his distance and then hit the hammerlock DDT. And you could count to 100. Andrade Cien Almas gets pushed all the way by Darren Young. And there's that hammerlock DDT. Devastating move. Andrade Cien Almas is able to pick up the victory, but not after a stern test from Darren Young, who was initially nearly counted out. But Almas stands tall at the end of the day. What the hell? Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. What the hell is he doing here? The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Almas has his title, clutching his title. Oh, look out! An open palm slap! And then drops him where he stands. You want to talk about making an impact? You want a stern test, Almas? I think we've found your next challenger. The Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Oh my goodness. How good is that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, next episode of Monday Night Raw, the Monday Night Raw After Vengeance, will see a monumental main event. Tyler Breeze versus Aleister Black. These two collide after Vengeance.
is motivated by fear. Fear of what I can do. And perhaps he's right to be afraid.
I'm gonna give you a life lesson and a wrestling lesson. I'm gonna slap you in the face. I'm gonna gouge you in the eyeball. I'm gonna kick you right in the ass, give you the dirty deeds in the center of the ring. Bring a forklift, bring a truck full of forklifts, bring a big cannon that they shot King Kong with. I don't care, because every time you knock me down, I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna hit you even harder.
Nakamura, Ambrose, last man standing at Vengeance, and the winner of the match is the #1 contender for the United States Championship. Wow, the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne is on Monday Night Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned at the top of the show, as we switch gears here, this is going to be Becky Lynch versus the Women's Champion Charlotte, after this match was cancelled last week after the attack from these two, Carmella and Summer Rae. And thank God Bayley was there to come to the rescue. But Charlotte has recovered. She's been clear to compete, and she has a match, of course, against Emma, who later in the show, Becky Lynch appeared to blame Emma for that attack on SmackDown. Becky Lynch went straight up to Emma and said, "I know what you're doing, but don't get into my business ever again, or there will be consequences." And Emma didn't really say anything. So are Carmella and Summer Rae potentially working for... Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Surrounded the ring, and wait a minute, look out. Carmella, Becky didn't see her. And Carmella's in the ring now, and these two women are absolutely tearing everybody apart here at the moment. She grabs a headlock, Summer Rae straight into the ring. And no. Double DDT on Becky Lynch. What the hell is this all about? What the hell is this all about? And after Becky's warning to Emma, now Becky Lynch gets laid out. Look at the look in Carmella's eyes. This is a different Carmella, a different Summer Rae than we're used to. My goodness me, these women mean business. Carmella and Summer Rae lay out yet another victim. My goodness me. There's Emma. Getting prepared for a match with Charlotte. Oh, well, that could go right here. And Charlotte saying, if you send your goons after me at Vengeance, it won't end well. And they continue to blame Emma for these Carmella and Summer Rae attacks, which is a little confusing to me. Emma has not appeared to say anything about it, appeared to claim any responsibility. And I guess you have to assume that that silence is indeed deafening, and that Emma may actually have something to do with it. Are those women working for Emma annihilating her competition? They took out Charlotte on SmackDown. They took out Becky Lynch tonight. And it seems that we're destined not to see Becky versus Charlotte. Is that why they're here? Do they not want to see that match or so? I don't know. Obviously a developing story, but ladies and gentlemen, right now it is time for the main event of the evening. Two hard-hitting athletes about to duke it out under the bright lights of Monday Night Raw. Drew McIntyre, Hideo Itami, ready to do battle. This is McIntyre's first match here on Monday Night Raw. And I tell you what, it doesn't get much bigger than the United States Champion, the rightful United States Champion. And Hideo Itami, you can see there, has his US title back in his hands and back around his waist. He came out at the top of the show, took it from The Miz, took it back from The Miz. And now Hideo Itami is the rightful champion and has his title back around his waist. And he said something very, very interesting, and I can confirm for you right now, ladies and gentlemen, that I have two confirmed matches for Vengeance. You can head to MurphsYT13.com to see the full card, but I can tell you right now, we will see The Miz versus Hideo Itami for the United States Championship. And also, this is breaking news, we will see Seth Rollins versus Big E of D-Generation X go one-on-one at Vengeance, as well as per the attack earlier in the show and the subsequent challenge from Big E Langston. Two huge main event worthy matches. But speaking of main event worthy matches, they don't get much more main event worthy than this. And we are ready to go for our main event of the evening. Hideo Itami, Drew McIntyre, two raw athletes, two very dangerous men link up in the middle of the ring here. Now Hideo sent off the ropes here. Drew McIntyre looking for a hip toss, and Hideo Itami turns it around. And Hideo Itami wants him to bring it on. He just gives him some separation and he says, let's go. It would be a little bit of mutual respect between these two as they link up again here. This time Hideo took it again, took the headlock. And Hideo, surprisingly, seems to have the power over McIntyre at the moment, but now he just reverses it. Hammerlock of his own here from Drew McIntyre. Now Drew reaches on the arm and pushes him away and says, well, here we go, here we are, I'm here, I'm right here in front of you. And Hideo, open hand slap, and now we're away here. You get the feeling. Hideo Itami lighting him up with shots here. That strong style of Hideo, and he says, let's go. Now McIntyre with a clothesline, and you can just tell that this is going to be hard hitting and a really tough contest between these two. Sends him into the corner, and McIntyre with a clothesline takes him out of his boots. And Drew McIntyre is on top of his game. Oh, hard shot. And look at that combo. Hard shot again. Another chop. McIntyre throwing random shots here at the moment. McIntyre with a hard boot. Takes him right off his feet, down into the cover here. And not even a 1 count. Goodness me. We are just heating up here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, Hideo throws a kick, and you can see how tall Drew McIntyre is. And Hideo Itami's kicks are on the button, on the chin, and there's a good clothesline from Hideo Itami, who's showing impressive power early on in this match. Now Hideo with a spinning kick. Sends McIntyre off the ropes. Look out. Was looking for something, but it got reversed into a hard DDT. And McIntyre wasting absolutely no motion here. Hard punch, and there's another hard shot. You can hear it reverberate through the arena. And now McIntyre lighting him up. And this is hard hitting as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. These two are going to have some bruises in the morning. Speaking of bruises, the bruiserweight was out here early on against Andrade. Cien Almas came and faced off with him, laid out the television champion, picked up the title, and let his intentions known. Cover here, 1. Hideo Itami kicks out after 1. Can you believe that? The bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. How is that going to play out after Vengeance? Of course, the next time we will see Hideo Itami in action will be against The Miz for the United States title at Vengeance. Make sure to check MurphsYT13.com and follow me on Twitter at MurphsYT13 for all updates on when Vengeance will be coming. Still one more stop with SmackDown as well, though, before we get to Vengeance. And now you can see McIntyre has taken control fully of Hideo Itami. Good Lord. Oh my God. These chops are just brutal. And now Hideo Itami's going to look to light him up. And Hideo Itami is going to light him up. He's got one of his own here. And Itami absolutely lights him up. And now Itami wants him to get to his feet. And Hideo off the second rope with a drop kick on the button. And Hideo straight down into the cover. 1. Has he done enough? No, it's just a 1 count. These two incredibly tough, hard athletes. See McIntyre fighting back, but Hideo with a shot, a leg kick, a hard leg kick. Now Hideo takes him down with a clothesline, and this place lights up. And they're all about Hideo Itami here at the moment. And have a look at the shots here from the United States champion. He rightfully got his title back earlier in the show. And there's a hard shot right across the throat. Everything Hideo Itami does hurts. There's absolutely no question about that. Now look at this. Controls him. And now again. Hurricane Rana. Just the impressive athleticism from Hideo Itami up. Uh-oh, he got caught this time. And a sit-out powerbomb from Drew McIntyre. Shows his strength. 1, 2, and oh my goodness me. That turned the tide of the match. He went for a second Hurricane Rana. Went to the well again. And the well was dry. Just shows how smart, how ring-savvy Drew McIntyre is. He knew that Hideo was going to the well again, caught him, and then sit-out powerbomb, and he's turned the match on its head here. Hideo did not see that coming, and when you don't see the impact coming, it can be even more of a shock to the system, particularly when you're coming down from such a height that he just did, and you can see Hideo really is struggling here. Now, uh-oh. Oh my God. Oh no. No. What the hell is this? Oh, good Lord. A reverse Alabama slam, and Hideo Itami is out. Oh! Hideo peels the shoulder off the canvas, but I don't think he's all there. I think that was instinctual. And now McIntyre straight back to the head. I don't think Hideo Itami knows where he is. That has turned the match on its head yet again. Hideo is reeling. You can see it here. Hideo might be out on his feet. McIntyre needs to put him away. This is his opening right now. You can see Hideo is just flopped up against the ropes here. And now McIntyre hangs him up. No. Oh, God. Top rope assisted suplex. And McIntyre knows he is in firm control after that reverse Alabama slam. That was absolutely brutal. And look at Hideo. He doesn't know where he is. And McIntyre is in control. Oh my goodness me. This crowd is still stunned after that. You can see McIntyre just wearing him down. I think you could cover him right now. I don't think Hideo knows where he is at all. See, Hideo just has to be assisted up. He's not offering any resistance here at the moment, Hideo. Oh, God. Hard shot. This is just brutal now. This is absolutely brutal now, but Hideo, oh, look out. You can see he's so stunned. He doesn't know where he is. Oh, he's going to look for it. He's looking for the GTS out of nowhere. And he's just working on instinct here at the moment. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And Hideo just flops onto the ropes, and McIntyre sends him in. Power slam, hard as you'd like. And McIntyre is a ruthless competitor. An absolutely ruthless competitor. Hard right hand. You can see Hideo just flops into the corner and then dragged out with a clothesline, and he's out. He is out. He was working on pure instinct when he went for the GTS. Couldn't find it. And now McIntyre, look out, looking for a shot. But Hideo, again, working on instinct. Wants him to get to his feet here. And Hideo Itami with a clothesline. You can see he's stunned. He doesn't know where he is, but he's working on instinct. Takes him off his feet. Hideo is fired up. Wants him to his feet. Hideo wants him to his feet. And Hideo is lighting him up. The tidal wave of offense. This is what makes him a champion. This is what makes him the most dangerous man in the world. And Itami has found this out of nowhere. Hideo Itami is going to look for the running knee. No. Got out of the way. Hard shot. And now he's lighting him up again. Hideo tried everything. And McIntyre fights back. This is a war, ladies and gentlemen. Drew McIntyre lighting him up. Might be thinking Claymore kick. Nails it. Nails the Claymore. 1, 2. Oh! Hideo Itami finds something in the tank. He can't have anything left. He simply cannot have anything left. fights out of the corner. Chops and hard shots again. Hideo is still fighting back with a left hand. And now Hideo lighting him up. Another chop. It's just a straight up fight. Trying to get him to his feet here. Hideo. Oh my God. Knockout shot. Knockout shot. Cover. 1, 2, throw. This time, McIntyre kicks out. That was as hard a shot as you could have hoped for. And Hideo went for it again and nailed it again. He nailed it again. McIntyre doesn't know where he is. Hideo Itami, running knee. No. Missed again. And another drop kick. And another drop kick from Drew McIntyre. Oh, now he's looking for a submission here. He's got a crossface locked in. McIntyre has the crossface locked in, but Hideo got the rope. Oh, Hideo got the rope. Clutch moment there from Hideo Itami. This is real gut check, bottom of the ninth kind of stuff from Hideo. He's just fought so gallantly against the incredibly dangerous athlete in Drew McIntyre. And Hideo Itami and McIntyre are just absolutely lighting each other up, tearing each other to shreds here. Hideo looking for a kick. It was blocked, and McIntyre sent him in. McIntyre snapped here. McIntyre snapped, sends him into the corner. Hard clothesline again. And Drew McIntyre is going to look to put this away. He could be thinking Claymore again. McIntyre, no. Reversal from Hideo. Reversal from Hideo. Oh, reversal from McIntyre. Reversal from McIntyre. And a belly-to-belly suplex. Belly-to-belly suplex. McIntyre. This time he's not near the ropes. Hideo's in trouble. The crossface is locked in again. McIntyre has it locked in. McIntyre has it locked in. Hideo may have to tap out here on the verge of vengeance when he's going to defend his title against The Miz. But Hideo, oh, hard knee. A hard knee and a right hand. Hideo fights out. Hideo fights out. Didn't know where he was. Look out. Hideo Itami. GTS. It only takes one, two, and Itami picks up an enormous victory. What a fight. What a fight. Hideo Itami manages to knock off a huge scalp in Drew McIntyre. And what a victory that is for Hideo Itami. He had his back against the wall. But the GTS proves to be the difference in this match. And it's always the difference. And if The Miz gets caught with that at Vengeance, it is going to be sayonara to the A-list superstar. Hideo Itami victorious over Drew McIntyre. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? The Miz from behind. The Miz from behind. Skull-crushing finale from The Miz. Hideo Itami's just been through a war and for God's sake. The Miz grabs Hideo Itami's United States Championship, has a few choice words for him, and The Miz has taken the title again, for God's sake. Big Cass saying he's Shane McMahon's guy. Put him in the top spots. Whoa. And Big Cass wants Cena again. And Shane McMahon makes the match. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Cass versus John Cena on the Raw after Vengeance, and Cass looks pissed off still. Oh my God. What the hell? Dash Wilder just walked out of the dressing room, and Sheamus has been laid out. And that certainly appears as though it's business as usual for the Revival, but my goodness me, is this not business as usual, ladies and gentlemen, for this man, Rusev. We haven't heard from Sting all night, and I think Rusev is tired of waiting around. The WWE champion, the most dominant champion in all of pro wrestling, is down here to get his answer, to find out where Sting has been hiding. Rusev. It's surreal. It is absolutely surreal that we are expecting to see the icon Sting here tonight. And well, I mean, that sign in the front row there, it says it all. The icon arrives. But my question, ladies and gentlemen, is the true icon of Monday Night Raw and the WWE standing in the ring with that gold? That is the true question. You may not like Rusev. You may not like the way he goes about his business. But one thing you cannot deny is that Rusev has been dominant, and that Rusev knows how to get the job done when it comes to defending that WWE Championship. And it seems as though we are going to hear from the champion first. And he looks fired up. This has got combustible written all over it, ladies and gentlemen. It didn't take Rusev long to call out the fans. Wow. Rusev not pulling any punches. This crowd is absolutely all over the champion. Rusev's doing a little bit more than just calling Sting out here at the moment. Good Lord. Rusev saying he's dropping his own pipe bomb tonight, and that's exactly what he's done. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Oh my God! Up in the stands! It's Sting! And they're gonna go face to face at Vengeance! We're out of time!